And I might even zap here. Yeah, I'm gonna zap. And look at how much spam we have down. Oh my god. No way this game is already over. This deck is crazy. What's up, gamers? It's Durkee here, and today we're going to be using the best P.E.K.K.A deck in the entire game. We're about halfway through the season. The dust has kind of settled with some of the decks, and P.E.K.K.A is really good in the meta, and this is the best variant featuring the Evo Berry and the Evo Zap. If you don't have double evolutions, you can use one or the other. Probably Evo Zap would be better, and then Bandit for the Berry. This is one of the reasons why P.E.K.K.A is so good in the meta, is because there's a lot of beatdown in order to counter the Daggered Duchess. So you can see my opponent here is running Giant Pump. This is the deck that he's running is actually one of the best decks in the game too. It's Giant Pump, Poison, Beatdown. But he spent a lot of elixir there, so we're going to go in here and hopefully take their entire tower. I'm not 100% sure if he'll be able to defend this. I think that was a bad time to pump, because he basically just used his giant and all of his elixir, and now we're gonna take his tower. So really good first game, showing how strong this deck is. I actually feel pretty confident that we're just gonna 3-crown here. So speedrunning that first match, that's actually crazy. So good first game. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, into our next match. Hopefully we get a little longer of a match here, but P.E.K.K.A recently, for those of you who don't know, got a range buff, so she is a little better. And she is just one of the best answers in the meta, because the Daggered Duchess is so prominent in the meta right now. There are a lot of people playing beatdown decks, and then obviously P.E.K.K.A is a really good answer to beatdown. So that's why we're rocking with it today. And no surprise, we're against the exact same type of deck here. I'm gonna go like this, mainly to keep my Mother Witch alive. Yep, exactly. So he goes for those arrows, but we keep the Mother Witch alive. That was so important. And I might even zap here. Yeah, I'm gonna zap. And look at how much spam we have down. Oh my god. No way this game is already over. This deck is crazy. We are playing in a classic challenge, so we're not in top ladder, but in general, competition on a classic challenge is usually pretty good. So that's another game in a minute, so I'm just gonna cut to the end one more time. So GG's to this guy. We'll catch you in the next one. Alright, into our next match here. Can we get a game that lasts more than 1 minute? We'll see. In all actuality, this deck is pretty passive. Like, you are supposed to play it, like, pretty chill. Unless your opponent does something that you can kind of be aggressive. Like, in both of those games, our opponent kind of overcommitted, which is why we were able to pull off what we did. It looks like we're going to be up against Logbait here, which is a tough matchup for P.E.K.K.A. As someone who mains Logbait, P.E.K.K.A does struggle against Logbait, but interestingly, my opponent used his Inferno Tower there, so we might be able to pull something off, because if the Inferno Tower is not in cycle, we might be able to go for like a P.E.K.K.A or something. Zap plus Daggered Duchess, full counters barrel. For those of you that didn't know that interaction, it kind of makes me sick, but yeah, it does, unfortunately. A Mother Witch early here, just to try and get some little piggies. Honestly, just to force out elixir. Like, I don't expect a lot from it, but if he's princessing on defense, he's not princessing at the bridge, and we're gonna get some chip here, because that's the thing about Logbait, is they can and they will out chip you. Okay, we're in a battle ram, just to kite over the night. Just to kite over the night. It's fine, it doesn't really matter. Okay, another forcing out the Inferno Tower. Okay, so Logbait here. If he goes princess, I can go Evo Berry on it. But we're up a little bit of elixir right now, and he doesn't have Inferno in hand. So I'm just going to chill. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let it breathe for a second. He doesn't have Inferno, so I feel like now's my time to kind of just like go like this. Right? Like, I guess all arrows, I don't know. Okay, he has to play something else. I don't know what he has for this, the log? Yeah, but it still gets a shot. Perfect. I don't know, that pressure there, I was like, I wasn't 100% confident what I was doing. I knew we had him in an awkward spot. That was all because he didn't have his Inferno in hand. And so now this is maybe game-winning damage. Feels like it could be. That is exactly why I battle rammed. I had a feeling he was going to princess. Once again, Inferno is going to be out of cycle, which is what you don't want to do. This person is not playing this very well. You'll notice I'm playing my little prince like this because I don't 100% want to give him a lot of rocket value. Okay, log comes down, so you know what that means. I'm going to go like this to take care of the princess. That was bad. I should have I regret that times a million. I should have Evo zapped on the Inferno Tower. I don't know what I was thinking. I take it back, chat. Let it be known that I regret that play that I just did. Evo Berry here is going to full counter to the barrel. And then we're going to counter with the Battle Ram. Plus little piggies. Okay, I don't need to zap this. Evo Berry going to do a really good job here. Just going to let it go. The Evo Knight is kind of a get out of jail free card for him. I will take arrows on the Princess though. I'm good with that. And we're going to P.E.K.K.A like this. I don't know what he was pre-logging. That was really bad. Mother Witch here. Berry is going to do an okay job here. Plus we're going to get some piggies. I am going to zap onto the Inferno Tower this time. Oh, it's the piggies distracting it? That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Piggies distracting. Okay, actually we're going to zap like this. Then we're going to Little Prince. Oh, okay, yep, he's dead. There's no way he's not cooked here. There's no way he's not absolutely fried here. Put him in a deep fryer. Put him in a deep fryer. He's gone. Oh my god, it's over. Okay, GG's against Logbait. Not the easiest matchup, but he was just misusing his Inferno Tower. So we'll take the dub there in a hard matchup, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, into our next match here against Hoser. And another reason I like this deck is it's just really fun to play. Like, there's something so satisfying about, like, seeing that P.E.K.K.A connect on the tower. Granted, it doesn't happen often, but, like, when you can just overwhelm your opponents and just win with a single push, it's just satisfying. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, I'm just going to cycle my berry here. And then let this Daggered Duchess do her best. And then Royal Ghost on the LP. Mistimed it a teeny bit, but that's okay. He goes for a lightning there. I mean, he should still have to play something on the Ghost. Kind of felt like it was aggressive. Maybe he can get away with it. He's just going to eat the Ghost, so he's probably fine. But no lightning in hand. I'm trying to think if there's any way that I can capitalize it. I'm going to go in for a P.E.K.K.A. I don't expect anything from this push. I don't know what he's running. I don't know his cards. But more so just to, like, do something. I don't know. Yeah, and I can actually go like this. And what do you know? He's in a compromised situation. We're going to have Zap ready. Exactly. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, P.E.K.K.A's on tower. Nice. Yep, so that it worked out. Like, sometimes you can kind of get away with stuff like that, if you're, especially if you're on, like, lower ladder, like someone lightnings in single elixir, just put pressure on. That's what this deck does really well. At the same time, we also have our Evo Berry in hand, and we're going to have our Evo Zap soon. So I just love P.E.K.K.A, dude. She's so good. If he pops the ability, I could go for a lineup. I think I might do it. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to do it. 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 Go Evo Berry. Go Evo Berry. I think I misplaced it, actually. I forgot. They nerfed the range of Evo Berry, so it actually wasn't as good of a play there. I'm going to zap here because it takes care of the Spear Goblins and it weakens the minions. Good job, P.E.K.K.A. So he's running Goblin Giant. I don't think he's running Sparky, so that's good for us. Yeah, he's a really weird deck. So P.E.K.K.A is really good here. No surprise. Surprise, surprise. P.E.K.K.A really good. Okay, we're going to go like this. I know it looks weird, but we can kite over the giant skeleton. We didn't mess up the kite this time, which is awesome. Okay. Mother Witch here is going to do her best, albeit just her best. We know he has a lightning, so we're going to play our berry on the other side. I kind of panicked with the Evo Zap, to be completely honest with y'all, if you couldn't tell. But that's okay. We're going to go like this here. Arrows onto the minions and whatever else he decides to play. So we're going to go like this. And Bowler is such a good answer to the deck. Like, if you're playing this deck, you don't want to see Bowler in their hand. But it is what it is. I'm going to P.E.K.K.A like this. I'm just going to let this go. He might zap, or he might lightning this. I feel like I would lightning this if I was him. Mother Witch locked onto the wrong thing. Yeah, we were kind of ready for that lightning, to be honest. Okay, reset here. Nice, Bowler comes down. In the opposite lane. Okay, so Bowler's out of hand here. He might go in. I feel like I expect him to go in here. Yeah, he does. We're going to go like this right away. No shenanigans, no shenanigans. Berry up high. His Evo Berry is connecting, but we go like this to get it off the map. I should have popped the Little Prince ability in hindsight. Okay, he zaps onto nothing. We're going to have counter push into both lanes. Which side is he going to defend? Okay, if he pops the ability, he's dead, I think. Berry, berry, berry. Huge berry. Massive berry. And all of that's going into the opposite lane. And Mother Witch is on the tower. This is exactly what we wanted. And we're going to zap here to hopefully finish off the game. GG's. He actually had a lot of answers for us, but we did a good job switching lanes and not playing into the bowler. So good game to this guy. We'll take the dub, and we'll catch you in the next one. Into our next match against Estás Triste. He is Tristan, something like that. All right, you can also cycle zap. Yeah, I was going to say my opponent does the same thing. I don't know if any of you saw my recent short form video. Probably not, but for those of you that didn't see it, Daggered Duchess had a 100% use rate in the CRL April Finals, which just goes to show how absolutely busted of a card she is. So I definitely think she needs an emergency nerf. I obviously don't think Supercell is going to do that, but like that stat line blew me away when I heard that. Okay, I don't know about that fireball because it's not going to kill the LP. No, Mother Witch locks onto the wrong thing. That's so unfortunate. Oh, there we go. She's on the Night Witch now, at least. Okay. We're going to get some piggies out of it, but not a perfect defense, unfortunately. He gets a lot of damage. Okay, Monk comes down. I'm actually going to battle ram in the opposite lane just to force out something. Okay, Evo Berry comes out on defense, which is actually really awesome. I'm surprised he didn't pop the Monk ability. Okay, so he's running like a giant beatdown type of deck. No surprise, like I mentioned, very, very popular in the meta. This just to force something out, or not. Okay, let's see if we cannot mess up the defense this time. If he does giant, we'll PEKKA. Okay, he doesn't play anything, so we're going to do this instead. It's interesting to me that he's fireballing on the Mother Witch. Or not fireballing on the Mother Witch, excuse me. LP, maybe? Yeah, but I was going to say LP's going to give him some trouble. Nice. Huge. That's really, really huge. Not even going to lie. Okay, PEKKA here. And then we're going to go battle ram behind the PEKKA. Just to speed her up. Oh, no! The Monk! The Monk! Darn it! I should have arrowed sooner, but that's still menacing. Beautiful. Good PEKKA, or good Fisherman. I should have predicted that. That's my fault. Probably going to be tower down, but we're going to go like this, because, yeah, I was going to say he's going to spam us. Okay. Yeah, tower trade situation. Perfect. All right, good game against Giant. PEKKA obviously does really, really well against Giant, so we're not too worried about it. So GG's against Giant one more time. No surprise. Nice. Yep, we didn't play the PEKKA because of the old Fisherman. So we're going to go like this. Even if he fireballs, it's too late. So another reason to play PEKKA, man. Beatdown is everywhere. So GG's to this guy. We'll catch you in the next one. Okay, into our next match against Cater. And so far, we actually haven't lost. Not saying that we won't lose eventually, but there's a reason that this deck is the 4th best deck in the entire game right now. And the 3 decks above it are giant beatdown decks. So we're looking really, really good here. I'm going to zap onto his Evo Berry just to cycle. He's running Zap and Berry. Might be a PEKKA mirror match, so that'll be interesting to see. Okay, never mind. It is not a PEKKA mirror match because of the Skellies.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
Okay, we're going to Mother Witch high here just to snipe these skeletons. Kind of a cheeky play, but against the Daggered Duchess, it can work out maybe because they use their daggers. It did force out a Night Witch, which was really, really cool. So it looks like we're going to be playing against the same Giant deck. Dude, I'm sick of seeing this deck everywhere. It's all over my page. It's so good, dude. It's so good. He just wasted a zap as well, so we're going to go like this. We're going to get our arrows down. I don't even know if I needed those arrows. I kind of regret playing those-ish. We're going to Evo Berry for whatever he plays, and most likely take their entire tower. So we don't do any damage on the pump, but we take their tower. That's absolutely worth it. So yeah, he's running Giant Elixir Pump. I'm so sick of playing this deck. I mean, I made a video on it, so I'm contributing to the problem, obviously, but it's just, yeah, it's really, really good right now. Want that ghost to go towards the pump. Yep, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we kind of punished one pump, which is nice. It's kind of all that you can ask for in a sense. Okay, I'm going to battle ram here. Okay, he goes for the Giant. So we're going to actually just try and DPS that down as quickly as possible. Because we don't want that thing tanking, right? Arrows onto everything is actually decent arrows. Wow, really good redirect of my P.E.K.K.A. That was so smart. I'm not even going to lie. But he used his Evo Zap, so Little Prince here going to do his best to defend everything. It's the best I got. Okay, Ghost here. Maybe. Okay, yeah, that was kind of, well, not inevitable, but kind of delayed elixir disadvantage from the pump. And now we have to try and punish this pump. We don't have a choice. We have split lane, which is exactly what we want. Evo Berry here. Take care of the LP. Nice. Arrows onto everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so as long as we can defend, we should be okay. Nice, nice, huge, huge. Just gotta watch out for a giant in the pocket, maybe. Yep. Zap on everything, and GG's, baby. Let's go. Even though we lost a tower, we ended up clutching up. So GG's, Decatur, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cool, up here against this player. Can't read those characters, but kind of a cool concept that we're playing someone probably far across the globe. Okay, with my start in hand right now, there's not necessarily anything that I want to cycle. I don't have my Zap and my Bomber. Ghost would have probably been a good thing as well. In hindsight, I wish I would have cycled the Ghost over the Little Prince, but that's okay. Maybe we can time this where we pop the ability here, and it helps out with the Tesla. We're gonna arrows onto everything and just see if something happens, you know. Little Prince is locked onto the Daggered Duchess tower, so a little bit of chip. I just felt good after he just cycled like a log. I was like, you know, sometimes you can make something happen. Looks like he's running Ice Bow from the looks of it, which can be kind of tricky, you know, if they get one good lock on you. Have Zap ready for skeletons. And did he just Ice Bow at 0 elixir? Like he Ice Bowed without being able to protect it. So that's huge. Oh, did he mess it up? I was going to say he had to play skeletons at some point. So really, I think bad play going in for the Expo when you were unable to protect it. If you would have waited a little longer to afford a Tesla, that would have been better. Now he doesn't have Tesla for defense either. I think if you can survive single elixir in this matchup, you'll be okay. Single elixir is definitely, I think, the hardest part. I'm gonna zap here. I want Barry to do something for me. Come on, Barry, do something for me. Okay, Evo Tesla comes down. Yeah, I felt like that was inevitable. This is where things get tough. With the Evo Tezzy down. Yeah. We're gonna pop the ability here. And then hope that we can break through. Okay, nice. Good Mother Witch. I had a feeling he was gonna play skeletons. So Mother Witch locks onto the Expo, which is huge. We should be okay. Nice. So that Expo's mostly gone. Knight to help deal with, or Ghost to help deal with the Knight. And that was the scary push, because now what? Evo Knight are out of hand, Evo Tesla are out of hands. We're approaching a double elixir, so that's perfect. He just uses the log, so we're going to go with the Battle Ram here and just reset. Tesla comes down. We're going to P.E.K.K.A. in front like we've been doing, and I think it's a decent play. Bomber here for maybe some skeletons. Yep, we got the skellies. On arrows onto everything. Okay. P.E.K.K.A. taking all of that down. Little Prince here in case he goes for an Expo. Similar. Goes for a Tezzy. Our Mother Witches have been on point today. Although we aren't going to get anything from that. This one specifically. I really wish... Okay. We might be able to get a berry lineup here. Oh no, he logs the berry. Uh-oh, this is scary. This is really scary. He's going to block for sure. Yeah, we have to LP.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
Okay. Not the best bridge interactions for us, but we're going to live. That's all that matters. Like I said, in double elixir, it's really hard for them to like completely break through, although an Evo Knight, Evo Tesla push is always threatening. We're going to P.E.K.K.A. low here. I might even just Evo Zap onto all of this. I think I'm going to go like this. Zap here. Or, sorry, Mother Witch to spawn some piggies. Okay, log comes down. Interesting NATO. Interesting NATO indeed. We have lots of piggies down. Great pressure. Evo Berry here for something. Okay, Knight. Gonna DPS it down. Evo Berry getting so much value. Even if it's not hitting the tower, it's applying pressure. We're gonna zap here maybe for skeletons. Ooh, we do. We hit it. Log comes down. Evo Battle Ram just to take care of the Evo Tesla. Nice, beautiful. And now he can't really protect the he can't protect the Expo. Ooh, he goes for a defensive Expo. I'm gonna go for PEKKA in the back, absolutely. Okay. Rocket comes down, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Bad Mother Witch. Bad Mother Witch. Bad Mother Witch. I'll admit it. Berry here. We need some chip onto the tower. Beautiful, because he can go for those rockets. That's why we need the berry. Okay, he's going for another rocket here. Crazy how that's a viable play, but that's the world that we live in, eh? Oh, okay. Come on, man. Give me something. Don't let him get away with that. Yeah, we ain't gonna lose to that. We ain't gonna lose to that. A good game to this guy. I actually think that's a pretty good matchup for him. I think if he plays it properly, but I don't know. Anyways, good game to us. Good game to that guy. We'll take a dub against kind of an annoying matchup. Catch you in the next one. All right, into our next match against this guy. Everyone and their mothers running the Daggered Duchess. If you have Daggered Duchess, it fits in every deck. Like, there's almost no reason to not use the Daggered Duchess. I can't tell you how many games I've started where someone just cycles a zap. It's such a good card. And he has a berry too. No surprise, man. Okay, we're just going to go for our little prince here. Berry will maybe get one tick onto his berry. Ooh, okay, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, we'll see if he can defend or not. Probably. If he pops the ability, but then we're going to get a berry lineup maybe. I was going to say, that was kind of all we could do. Arrow onto the pump. And tower down. Oh, this deck, man. This deck. People, like, when I play that pump deck, it's like, I'm so scared to pump up for that reason. Like, you really should only pump up when you have, like, a fatty elixir advantage. So he just cycles a zap there after losing his entire tower. He didn't zap my king tower, so he didn't give up. I'm going to keep playing just because we are a few wins into a classic challenge. And I feel like he could bring it back. He goes for the pump yet again. Like I said, you got to apply pressure when they go for the pump. No Evo Berry this time, so that's all that we can really do. Yeah, we can't completely punish that pump, unfortunately. It is what it is. Okay, we're going to go like this. I don't think he has a Fisherman. He has Evo Berry, though, so we have to arrows it. Otherwise, it gets too much value. Yeah, so this deck sometimes runs Fisherman. They either have, like, Fisherman... The Fisherman or arrows. So instead of Fisherman, I think he's running arrows in this deck. Or Phoenix. No, Phoenix isn't both. Anyways, he doesn't have Fisherman. So I think this matchup specifically is very, very good for us for that reason. So if we can defend, we're gonna win this game. That's all that it takes. I'm gonna go Berry just so I can get to my Evo. Okay, Giant comes down, no surprise. We're actually gonna get a nice Evo Zap here. And then he arrows on my berry. Yeah, so like I said, he has arrows instead of Fisherman. Beautiful, beautiful. And now no pump in hand. So there's no elixir advantage for us to worry about. Evo Zap comes down. Fine with me, fine with me, fine with me. PEKKA doesn't get anything. Evo Berry here is going to put in a lot of work. Force out the arrows. So we get a really well-timed zap here. Okay, arrows to save us, and we live. Beautiful defense all around. Good game to this guy. I think that variant is a little better than the Fisherman variant because our PEKKA gets a lot of value, but he played pretty well. Still a tough matchup. It helps that we took his entire tower after he pumped up. So GG's. We'll catch you in the next one. All right, into our next matchup against We're going to give him the good luck here. A pretty nice starting hand. I'll just wait a second, see if they do anything. He does go for the LP. I'll go for the bomber, just a little delayed. Little Prince is pretty popular too. Little Prince, Bomber, Zap. It's like all of these decks, man. They're all... It's just like deja vu every time. He goes for the Zap there, maybe to try and finish off. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Kind of worked. He went kind of aggressive here, so I'm going to go in here. Maybe Zap on us. Oh, he's running P.E.K.K.A too. Interesting, interesting. Believe it or not, that's actually going to do a decent amount of DPS onto the P.E.K.K.A. You never really want to play your P.E.K.K.A first in the matchup, just by the way. It's better as like a supporting card. Or like playing it second, I should say. Zap here just to keep everything alive. Well, not everything because he arrows, but almost everything alive. Okay. Wow, he actually got a lot of damage there. It's kind of upsetting, to be honest. Okay, I want him to spend on this. Spend a little something, something. He does. Royal Ghost comes down. LP gonna come down on our end. Gonna Ghost here. Maybe force out a P.E.K.K.A.
Doing it for the fam.
Not the best series of interactions for us, but that's okay. We will survive. Daggered Duchess gonna clean everything up. Mother Witch to get us some little piggies as well. Smart of him to cycle the Zap. Evil Zap is really, really good in this matchup. So I think it is a true mirror based on what I've said or seen. We're gonna Zap to get a piggy off, because otherwise Barry has too fast of a fire rate. Nice, little bit of pig chip. Okay, not the best start, but I do think that we can bring it back. I'm gonna play the Barry in the opposite lane, see if that yields anything.
What up? Future king over here.
Battle Ram, and I think Evo Zap is like a fire play here. Nice. It's like that P.E.K.K.A didn't even exist, bro. That P.E.K.K.A got DPS down so quickly. Go like this. Arrows come down, but what about Evo Barry? He has to waste his Evo Zap on the Barry. He does get King Tower activated, though, so that much is unfortunate. But we're making a comeback here. He goes for the pre-arrows. Doesn't really get him that much. Doesn't really get him anything, actually. Can we overwhelm him? Maybe. Probably not. Give us something. Come on, DPS down that P.E.K.K.A. Zap onto the LP. He does the same. Wow, are we overwhelming him? Perhaps, perhaps. P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam living up to its name. Bomber for the P.E.K.K.A. Evil Zap here. And I think we brought it all the way back. Let's go, baby. Nice, really good spamming. I felt like the pressure was calculated. It was calculated pressure. Well played to this guy in the mirror matchup. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. All right, 11-1. Let's see if we can clutch up this classic challenge. All right, into likely our last match of the video against Arthur. And we're going to see if P.E.K.K.A can get the job done. Okay, he goes like that. I'm just going to Royal Ghost. It's actually really good against the Daggered Duchess. Not a lot of 2 or 3 elixir cards warrant a response from the DD. But Royal Ghost does. I might just cycle a Zap here, honestly. So that way the Ghost splashes onto the tower and the Muskie. Oh, that was the goal anyways. 1 elixir Muskie is my nightmare. Yep. Okay, this is less than ideal. So we're going to go like this. That's all I got. Missed the berry with that. Missed the berry with those arrows. We're going to Zap onto the Skellies here. Try and overwhelm him because he's low on elixir. Goes for the snowball, but I think he's going to get a ton of damage. Let's go, baby. Huge start. He was really aggressive with that balloon, but we didn't panic. Oh, let's go, baby. Tower down. We could still lose this matchup, though, because we don't have the best air defense. So we're going to play it out and see if we can still clutch up 12 wins. Okay, Mother Witch goes down. Gotta watch out for a miner. Gotta watch out for the miner. Yeah, there she blows. Like I said, what do I do now? Just die. Yeah, that was dumb to cycle my Mother Witch. What was I thinking, chat? What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking is the answer. We're gonna need some retributions for our crimes, though. I was nervous about those Evo skeletons. Hey, give me something here. Give me something. Give me something. Okay. There we go. Huge. Huge for the program. Let's go, baby. 12 wins with PEKKA. Huge. We don't need to defend. The best offense. The best defense is a good offense. GG's to Arthur. Another 3 crown. And that's going to be 12-1, baby. Let's go. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Here's the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot and try it for yourself. Please do give it a try. I think it's really good in the meta. Like I said, top 4 deck in the game based off of overall win rate. And PEKKA is just so much fun to play. It's so satisfying to just dominate your opponent and take their tower with a single push. So let me know what you think of this deck in the comments, and I'll see you in another video real soon.